What's up, squad? What's up, y'all? All right, y'all coming on in. Y'all must have been waiting for this Housewives stuff, honey. Hold on, let me share this. Oh, my desktop. Hi, Kamaria. Hi, Camille. What's up, princess? What is up? Let me get in here really quickly. Share this on the social medias. Hi, you guys. You just bored on YouTube? I get it. Me too. But I was like, if I don't do it now, I don't know if I'm going to ever do it. Hold on. Because tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. Hold on. I got to go to Twitter. Share it on the Twitter. Hey. I told y'all Nene wasn't going to be fighting with who y'all thought she was going to be fighting with. Hold on. Put this in here. Bam. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Season 11. Episode 16. Oh, it's a whole lot going on in this episode. I think this was like the best episode this season. I mean, I'm just saying. It's been kind of lackluster. Y'all know it's been a bit dry. Everybody was like, "Ooh, I'm not even watching it no more because it ain't nothing going on." But something went on tonight, didn't it? Hold on. Let me get this Facebook in here real quick on the straight from the A page. When is the reunion? We'll talk about that. Cause look, they're done finished the season. They're finished filming the season. So, they'll be filming the reunion real soon. Real soon. I can't wait to see who falls out this season. I got my opinions. Why this straight from the A page is taking so long to come up? Ew. Hold on, here it is. Copy. I'm just gonna be like, forget it in a second if it don't take. Hold on. I had to make me start over the music. I'm not gonna start over. But look, okay, so this is season 11, episode 16. Y'all know I told y'all Nene was gonna have a breakdown. She was gonna break the internet. In addition to breaking the internet, she went on Watch What Happens Live. There were a whole bunch of rumors going around that, she fought this person, she fought that person. And, she was suspended for an episode, or somebody else said, what did they say? That she was fired and she wasn't coming back. And, it was a whole bunch of rumors. I kept telling y'all, don't be listening. If you haven't seen it on Straight from the A, the person with the PhD and RHOA, it's probably not true. That being said, let me go ahead and dive right into this Housewives episode 16 review. Okay, it started out with Kandi. Kandi was doing her dungeon rehearsals or auditions. She's looking for some people to be in her dungeon burlesque show. And so, it was her and Victor and Todd and some more people and Don One and whoever. And I'm surprised Todd was like, I want to be in on it. I recruit people for the dungeon at the house. I may as well help recruit people for the dungeon for the stage. So Todd sat there and helped Kandi recruit, the people. When after the dancers came out, Todd was like, yeah, I like that skinny one, that light skin one over there on, the rest of them can go, but keep that light skin one. So, Kandi was a little bit iffy on everybody. But then Don One had a surprise guest. Lo and behold, who could it be but Cynthia Bailey? Now, we all know Cynthia Bailey cannot twerk. We've seen her twerk. We saw her trying to twerk. She did a little froggy hop in a couple of episodes. And then you remember at Andy's baby shower, Cynthia was like halfway twerking, halfway. I don't know what Cynthia was doing at Andy's baby shower, but whatever it wasn't quite a twerk, but it was kind of close. But anyway, so Cynthia decides, she gonna give Kandi the lap dance that she has always wanted to give her. I guess this is the things that lesbian dreams are made of. I don't know. But so Kandi, Kandi was all gung-ho, sat down. But my thing is, if you gonna come correct, you got your lingerie on, you got your whip, you got your hat, you got your lace, everything. If you gonna come correct, why not come correct? Cynthia was like, hey, I don't even know what the twerk, I don't know what Cynthia was doing, but Kandi was like, look, it'll be a good deal to have her in the show. She's a cast member, she's a housewife, name recognition, tickets. So, of course, Kandi was like, yeah, I could turn her out. Yeah, she could come on. So, we already knew that, Cynthia was a shoe-in for the for the audition. So you said Cynthia can't dance, she's stiff. What's up, y'all? Hey. Next, there's Eva. Eva's still planning for the wedding of her dreams. This is really her first official season holding the peach, or is it? I can't remember. But whatever the case, we don't be paying that much attention to Eva. But Eva has been trying to find these dresses. She keeps saying she don't have no money. She don't have this. She don't have that. She planned for 150 people. Now they got 200 and something people on the list. Her wedding planner told her she's gonna need $50,000 more dollars, and Eva was like, I ain't got that. And we know Eva ain't got that, but that's besides the point. As far as these dresses are concerned, she's saying she still doesn't have a dress for the reception. And I'm like, can't you hit up Bravo and tell them they filming this to give you a little advance on your salary to get you some dresses? But anyway, that was Eva's situation. You said you missing Atlanta. Come on back, Southern lady. Come on back. After Eva's situation, we had next. I gotta look at my notes, child, because I watched it a couple of days ago. Oh, Nene and her wig party. Okay, so Nene was at Swag, and she, invited Yovanna out to, have a little discussion. It's been a while since we seen Yovanna. You remember Yovanna was at the Boobs and Bourbons party, and she pretty much had a little too much bourbon, and she went off on everybody. She was that bitch. She was that bitch, Yovanna. She couldn't believe that Eva did not remember her from school, from Clark, Atlanta. So she sits down with Nene, and Nene was like, maybe, she apologizes to Nene for the way she acted. And Nene was like, well, maybe you need to apologize to everyone. We need to make this a smooth transition. I want you to come to my bi-wig party. It'll be good, for you to, make everything right with the ladies. So Yovanna is like, okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry for what I said. So she was trying to figure out a way to apologize. And Nene was like, well, first of all, just, make sure you just say you sorry. I understand that you meant what you said, but, we ain't going to even go there. We're just going to make everything smooth. We're going to increase the peace. And she also, in this particular segment, made a little comment that was really interesting. She said any little argument is a stupid argument, simply because, she's dealing with Greg, she's dealing with all of that. That was really a little premonition of things to come, because y'all know the bi-wig party was hell. So, keep thinking that any little argument is a stupid argument. So Nene prepares for her bi-wig party. She's looking like Little Red Riding Hood. She got her Gucci scarf on her head. I guess this was all before the Gucci blackface controversy. They filmed this last summer. So she walking around with her Little Red Riding Hood Gucci scarf, and she's like, getting everything ready. Then she lets everyone know, well, the audience at least, that Greg was recently re-hospitalized. He has when she picked him up, he was really released early, and when she picked him up, he was limping. He called his doctor, and then they found out that he had a blood clot, so they readmitted him to the hospital. So she is really in her feelings about that. She's still concerned about Greg. But the show must go on. I guess Greg wanted her to continue, to make her money. She still got to work, right? Right, I guess. But she decided to go ahead with the party. So a lot of people were like, well, why go ahead with the party if your husband's in the hospital? But apparently Greg, texted a few of her friends, while he was in the hospital, Marlo and Cynthia, and told them, Nene is breaking down. I want y'all to take care of her. I want her to continue. I want her to move forward, because at this point, we could tell the stress is getting a little bit too much. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago when she went in on Tanya. It was like that was such a little argument, and I guess Tanya kept pressing the issue about her saying that maybe Paul isn't your soulmate, that Nene was like, I don't even want to talk about this shit, I don't give a fuck. So here we are again with this situation, the WIG party. It starts off cool. One thing I liked about this episode was the way the producers edited it. They basically showed us the breakdown from beginning to end. 3 hours later, 4 hours later, this happened. And so Nene was all calm, cool, and collected with her, jazz singer, singing in the foyer. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm ghetto. The foyer. He's singing, she's dancing, twirling. Everybody, seems like she's in a very good, good mood, good spirits. But of course, in the back of our mind, we know something's not right. She's about to crack. Greg's back in the hospital. We already know that's her backbone. It's about to go down. So as it getting nears the party, she told them before she went upstairs, she was like, when the ladies arrive, keep their glasses filled, fill them with liquor, and give them lots of crab. And she said something about give Marlo lots of crab for her edges go back. Because she was saying all the ladies were going to be feeling some kind of way because they wasn't going to have on no wigs. And they're not used to that. So give them lots of liquor. That was the first red flag. The lots of liquor, y'all already know, when the ladies, with all of them together as a group, get a whole bunch of liquor in their system, it's nothing but a recipe for disaster. So, who gets there first? Let me see. Kandi was the first to arrive. Kandi was like, bump all that. I want the food. Kandi go straight to the food. She already got her plate before anybody get there. Eva came next. Eva got her little bun. She chilling or whatever. Miss California girl. You know how she is. Tanya comes in. Tanya, let's talk about Tanya. I'm sorry. I keep calling the lady Tanya. I apologize, Tanya. Tanya comes in, and we keep calling her like a little white lady because that's really the way Tanya acts. Tanya acts like a blonde white lady, even though she's not, but she could be. So she gets around the ladies, and it's funny to me, speaking of like, how white women always want to run their fingers through black women hair. That's Tanya. Tanya was like, let me see. She was the first person who started that. Everybody else was like, I'll take your word for it. Because, we all need a little track or something every now and then. Everybody like, okay, I'm not going to, check your hair now. But Tanya wanted to check. So that's how that all started. Shamari came with her little fro. She arrived with 2 friends. Not 1, but 2. Everybody else, oddly enough, arrived alone. That was another key. It was like, Shamari, what's she bringing 2 friends for? Anyway, so then Cynthia comes. Cynthia got her 2 little buns on the side. She looking like a little African princess. She looking real cute. But, since Tanya had already started checking everybody here, let's go ahead and check Cynthia. What's going on with these buns, Cynthia? Your hair ain't straight and down like everybody else. So, you look like you might have got some help. Cynthia said, look, I did not have no help. I ain't lying. She said in her confessional, like, why? What y'all think? I ain't got no hair? So Nene comes and checks out Cynthia bun, honey. Found out that Cynthia had 2 big scrunchies in her dang ponytails, I guess to make for volume. They said that was cheating. I don't know. It was just a scrunchie. It wasn't an extra piece of hair. So, but anyway, it was a little bit cheating. Then, Yvonne comes. Yvonne got on her little shorts and stuff. She was already natural. And then, coincidentally, there were two people that were like extra uber late, which was Portia and Marlo. We already knew the shit was going to hit the fan soon when they were sitting around that table, drinking, eating, chilling. And then Portia knocks at the door and somebody gets up to answer the door. And Nene was like, she can wait. We waited on her. Oops. It's about to go down. You already saw it happening. The alcohol been flowing. The stress is, running through her veins about Greg. It's coming. So soon as Portia come in, she got a little attitude with Portia. How you late and you live right down the street. You could have been the first one here. Then Portia tried to use the pregnancy excuse. And before that, Nene had already went in on it. It was like, we get nannies, we get this, we get that. These girls got money. How could she be late? There's no reason for her to be late. I don't understand. So she wasn't giving any hall passes this time. Next, Marlo is like 4 hours late. I guess they supposed to be there at 3. Marlo got there right around 7. Everybody that ate and drank. Look, Shamari feeling good. Marlo come in her purple dress. Nene on her. Bitch this, bitch that. Who are you, bitch, with your big ass Gucci belt? And when you first, the way they edited it, it made it seem like it was a little bit more than it was. But once you saw it, it was just them being them. They was drunk. They was having fun. They calling each other bitch. They cursing each other out. It's all good. They sisters. We know they sisters. But the argument escalates when, Nene tells everybody that Greg's, been readmitted to the hospital. And, then tells them that, Greg had texted everybody, whatever. Marlo explains that the reason she was late that day, was because the day before she had actually canceled her hair appointment because she had to drive way across town to see about Nene after Greg had texted her. So when she got there, at Nene's house, you got to call into the gate, honey. The damn security got to call the people. If the people don't answer or the people say no, they won't let you in. You have to turn around and go home. That's just it. So Marlo came all the way over there to, buttfuck Georgia, where, excuse me, I didn't mean to sound homophobic, but y'all know what I mean. Way in the boonies where Nene lived. And the people wouldn't let her in. Nene wouldn't answer the phone. She didn't know what to do. She pissed off. So she's saying, when she that's why she was late, was because she canceled her appointment, went all the way over there, and Nene didn't answer the door. She in her feelings. Meanwhile, Nene then argued with her, told her it's not about you. Why are you upset? I needed some time alone. My husband in the hospital. I'm stressed. Yada, 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 yada. Nene starts to break down. Marlo still cursing, fussing, or whatever. In my mind, as I watched that entire thing go down, I just kept saying, it's not about you, Marlo. It is not. I mean, I get it. You were upset. You had to spend time and gas. You were, concerned about your friend. You didn't know what was going on with her because she wasn't answering the phone. But at the same time, you're there now. She's clearly okay. Why bring it up and make it a bone of contention in the midst of this gathering? That's just my opinion. But, I digress. Nene broke down. What's funny? When Nene was about to, really crack, Kandi gets up and, walks out the room. It's like, Kandi, girl, where's you going, Kandi? So, hold on. I was going to put a picture up. I lost the dang picture. But, yeah, so Kandi got up and walked out the room. I don't know, maybe she just had to use the bathroom. But, when they came back from commercial, Kandi was there, calming Nene down with everybody else. So, after, when she broke down, Marlo was like, I'm leaving. I can't take this. Can't nobody take this. It's just not about her. It's about Brent. It's about, Greg. It's about me. It's about her friends. It's not just about Nene. She was really upset. So Portia, talked Marlo into staying. Meanwhile, Nene apologizes. She's like, I love you. I understand, you felt some kind of way, but again, I'm stressed out. Nobody knows what all I'm going through. Nobody knows. And I can get both sides of the argument. I really can. You said some of this you missed, Kendra. Watch it again. It was very interesting, the whole little dynamics of some of the stuff that was going on. So even Brent came down to try to calm his mama down. So later, after she been crying or whatever, like I said, Kandi came back from wherever she went to during the breakdown. And I recall Kandi saying something like, yeah, now go put those lashes back on, trying to calm her down a little bit. So Nene goes upstairs to, get herself back together. Then, Cynthia and Marlo tip up there to see, to see about it. They have their own little conversations up there. They hugging. They seem to be getting along again. While they upstairs, Shamari and everybody else are downstairs eating and drinking and, partying. This been like 4 or 5 hours. Think about it. Maybe 7. They've been drinking since 3 and it was like 7 o'clock. So Shamari was toe up. So toe up, in fact, that as they were sitting around the table, eating crab legs and while Cynthia and Marlo was upstairs, she starts to get a little frisky with Eva. Portia sitting over there in the cut because Portia really, well, Kandi doesn't drink at all, but Portia really the only one, now she can't drink because she's pregnant. Portia was sitting over there like, I love it. I love seeing people get drunk. Shamari looking at Eva's cleavage, trying to bite her nipple. I don't know what was going on with Shamari. Like, I guess she didn't admit it. She was, I don't even want to say bi-curious, but she was a lesbian at some point because, she said her husband was sharing women or whatever. So apparently she was trying to recruit Eva or something. I don't know. But after that little fun, whatever they was doing, next thing you know, they show Shamari tipping away from the table. And so did nobody notice she was gone? Like, no one. Everybody looking around. Next thing you know, it's like, where's Shamari? Shamari was in the bathroom with her 2 friends that she brought, the 2 anonymous friends. Her 2 friends that she brought. Next, these are 2 Decatur girls taking care of her. She in there throwing up. She can barely breathe. All of that. She done had too much liquor. Shamari, and you too far away from the Atlanta city limits to drive. So I guess this was all in the plan because, as Nene said in her confessional, Shamari brought 1 person to carry her out and 1 person to drive home. And so while she was in the bathroom, when she threw up, Eva went in there to see about it. She throws up on Eva's dress and her shoes. It was too much going on. Portia go in there to see about her. Portia almost throw up from seeing her to throw up. It was just a lot going on in that bathroom. Meanwhile, that bathroom, as Nene said in the confessional, if my bathroom could talk, it would say, take me upstairs. That's the same infamous bathroom that Brielle was saying that Nene had roaches in and filmed the little water bug when she was at the white party. But I digress. So, the bathroom was popping. They had to carry Shamari out. What I found out about that, the friend, you can hear the friend saying, go get her clothes out the car. And then somebody else was like, she got some extra clothes. So clearly, does this happen a lot with Shamari? Is Shamari a drinker? Like, I understand she just had twins and she want to get out and have a good time. But this has become a theme with Shamari. Like, every time they go out somewhere, Shamari is tossing them back. She is getting lit, honey. But they said you said the bathroom needs a Peach C. Patterson. It might. That bathroom that got a lot of stories to tell. So, as they cart Shamari out, her and her 2 Decatur friends. Look, white lady Tanya in the bathroom. She's so giddy. Oh my God, girls from Decatur, they're so great. I wish I was from Decatur. I wish I had a girlfriend from Decatur. That tickled me too, because that just tickled me. But anyway. So, they trying to decide, should they leave, should they stay, should they go, since, they drunk, they don't know what's going on upstairs with, Nene and Marlo. As you can see, they chilling on the couch in Nene's luxurious master bedroom, talking and making amends or whatever. Next thing you know, who comes up there? Eva comes up there with her dress to ask for something to wear because she's like, I can't go home with throw up on me. It's disgusting. I can't do it. Eva and Tanya. So Nene gives Eva something to wear, and that's when Eva tells her what happened, you know, blah, 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 in the bathroom. Nene is a germaphobe. She was like, oh, I can't believe this happened in my bathroom. That means the throw up got on you. It got on the floor. Oh, my God, what's going to happen? And then Eva was like, it got on her foot, and she then walked her ass up into the bedroom, would probably throw up on the foot. Nene's probably having a fit. She probably had that carpet cleaned the next day. But again, I digress. So, while they're upstairs and Eva is changing clothes, Portia and Kandi are downstairs. You know they can't stay together too long by themselves. They don't want to anyway. So, what do? They come upstairs with everybody else. So, Portia was like, I'm going to go tell them I'm leaving. And Kandi was like, well, I guess I'll come tell them too. So, they all trot upstairs to the master bedroom. So they kind of, you know, even Kandi was kind of feeling some kind of way because Kandi said, you know, I don't want to be walking all over nobody's house. But again, they went up there, the cameras follow them. So Nene, the ladies, and now everybody is in the master bedroom. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want all the people in my bedroom. Like, I get it. It's a reality show, but, you know, then you got all the cameras, and then you weren't prepared to film in your bedroom. You might have been prepared to film downstairs or whatever, but now they all over the house. So as they come upstairs, again, Eva already changing clothes in the closet or whatever. So Kandi gets an epiphany. Oh, you know, now that I'm finally up here, I need to see Nene's closet because she's always bragging about her closet. She says swag is designed, you know, for the closet. I need to see it. So she goes into the closet. So she asks, can I see the closet? Nene says no. She says, my closet is not together. Marlo joking, yeah, let him in. Let him in. Go to the closet. Kandi goes into the closet. Next thing you know, here come Portia. I want to see the closet too. Nene, no, don't go in my closet. Portia, run on in the closet. Marlo laughing because Marlo know. Your friends know when you about to trip. So Marlo was like, yeah, go on in there. Pick out some clothes. Take whatever you want. Nene was like, don't y'all go in my closet. Don't y'all go. People kept going in the closet. Next thing you know, they coming out the closet. They see another door to the closet. Well, what's in here? Oh, shit, look at this. Look over here. So the camera people looking like, okay, well, we need to go in the closet too. That right there, Nene was like, hell nah. Okay, I'll let them see it, but I'm not letting the whole world see it. Now, imagine this is your dressing room. This is your closet. She already said it wasn't, you know, available for public consumption. When you dress, I mean, she might have had slips, whatever, but whatever laying around, whatever it could have been, it don't matter. Dirty drawers, it don't matter. If she say don't go in her closet, don't go in her closet. Now, I can almost understand her jerking that cameraman up if she said, don't be filming my motherfucking closet. So the editors made it look like somebody got to fight and it was a tussle and blah, 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 blah. But it really wasn't all that serious. And, you know, Portia, an actress anyway, and she was like, oh, I'm scared. Take the mic off. I want to go home. And, you know, that was it. But, yeah, so she was also on Watch What Happens Live tonight. And, you know, she explained it. And I found that interesting, too, because, again, like I told you, I debunked the rumors of her being suspended or fired. If either one of those were true, she would not have gotten her own 30-minute segment. With Andy on Watch What Happens Live. You know, Nene is one of the only housewives that could come on and not have a guest with her. So she was on there again without a guest. It was just Nene. Everybody watched it. Y'all watch it too. I'm not going to like review the whole Watch What Happens Live because I was barely looking at it. But I know, you know, it was a poll and I think everybody was saying who was right, who was wrong. Nene, Portia, and Kandi. And I think the poll said Portia and Kandi. And Nene was like, I don't give a damn about that poll. Like, it's my closet. You don't go in my closet. Period. So, yeah, no. You said that's good job debunking it. I thank you so much, Chef Disaster. You said the cameraman. Yeah, and I think, you know, when she grabbed the cameraman's shirt, surely she didn't know it was going to rip or whatever. But, you know, she was like, no, don't go in my closet. I would have been the same way. If y'all look, I don't have a closet like Nene, but I do have a shoe room. But if somebody was going in my shoe room and I know I be in there dressing and I be pulling clothes out when I be trying stuff on all the time and stuff be all over the place, I don't want you to go in my shoe room. No. And if you go in there, I might jack you up too. So there you have it. If y'all would like to call in and tell me what you thought about this episode, I will be happy to hear from you. If not, this is the end of the review. And yeah, no, we just gonna chit chat for a minute. The phone number is 718-362-6360, and the PIN number is 9427819. And if you wouldn't mind, please share that for me. Let me call in. Nene's house is beautiful. It really is.
Please enter your PIN number.
Don't go in my room unless I give you an invite. I'm with you, Miss Harry. I'm with you.
Joining the conference now.
And I think she was being gracious at first. If you noticed, she was laughing. No, Kandi, my closet is not together, girl. Don't go in there. Then Portia, no, Portia, you bet not. Then the cameraman, bitch, what I say? Call us 7850. You on the line.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert from Twitter.
Hey, Robert. How you doing?
I'm well. So I'm calling because I have one question for you, and I'm not being shady.
Okay.
But did you watch the what is it called when they send it to you early, the advance copy, or did you watch the one on TV?
I watched the advance copy. Why? Did something change?
Okay, because the advanced copy, not a lot, but I think they might have done some last minute editing. Because, one part, Nene was complaining about Marlo and Portia being late, and then Tanya said, well, Portia's going to come in and say she's pregnant, and Marlo's going to say she had a long drive, and then when Portia comes in, she specifically says, I'm not going to blame PJ. And she never really told us why she was late. And then, a lot of, the Kandi and Portia thing we saw, or at least I saw, Kandi saying first she had to go. And then Portia was like, well, don't just leave without saying bye. So then they walk up the stairs. And then it's Portia saying, I don't like walking up in people's houses like this, but, Kandi has to say goodbye. Now, the one thing that, I did agree with Nene on, well, two things. One, Nene has been around long enough to know that, Portia being late really wasn't Portia being late. They all have call times, and they probably wanted Portia and Marlo there later. I think what might have really happened is that they got there later than their call times, which pissed Nene off.
Well, she did say on Watch What Happens Live that Marlo was 4 hours late. And she was like, in Japan, she was 3 hours late. But 4 hours and 3 hours, 30 minutes and 4 hours is a big difference. So she was offended that she was 4 hours late.
No, and that is true. But didn't the same thing happen with the Pillow Talk, where they specifically told Kenya to come 2 hours late because they wanted her to, she was supposedly the star of the show at that point. So whether it's 4 hours, I'm not disputing being late is a problem. I'm just saying that Nene should have been, stiff enough to the game to know that it was production, not really the women being late. You know what I'm saying? Or that's just how I took it. Now, the one thing that really got me, and the reason I am on Nene's side, is when she was on Watch What Happens Live tonight, Andy basically had what I call an off-the-camera moment. He looked at her and said, Nene, do you think your reaction would have been different if Kandi and Portia went in and the cameraman didn't follow? And she looked at him and shook her head and was like, yeah, absolutely. And then a caller was like, I think he followed up later by saying, or it was a caller or something, sorry, I can't remember, what was it that you didn't want the camera to see? And she was like, why am I even answering this question? No means no. Don't go in my shit, basically. And I wholeheartedly became Team Nene because, why are we assuming she had drugs or dirty underwear in there? She could have possibly had nothing in there. You know what I mean? She's on. Or
it could have just been not as pristine as she may have liked it to be for TV. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Them seeing it with their eyes and then being immortalized on camera is two different things.
Well, exactly, and I don't know if you saw it on the copy you got to watch, but the one that they played tonight on TV, Portia, it almost felt like Portia was told to go back into the closet because she did the exact same motion. She went in, she touched the little drawer, she opened it, and then she like went around, came back in, and did the same exact movement. So I don't know if it was a replay or like the cameraman told her, hey, go do that exact same thing. And then the last thing I want to say is I really applaud these women for getting all dolled up to shoot a show and having random men looking like hobos filming them, because that was the most distractive thing I'd ever seen on the show. I'm like, you wouldn't tell if they were production or just random, like homeless men.
Not random.
Had to be from Rose.
I mean, I'm like, really? What did he have on, a thin piece of paper? Like, what?
He went to Rose's and bought a shirt because his little Real Housewives of Atlanta filming check is about $14 an hour. And I think that's what distracted me. Even when they were in Japan and Nene was laying on the bed about to call Greg and the tall black producer came in to talk to her, even he was just like dressed like, I'm like, dude, I mean, I don't expect them to be dressed to the nines.
That's Marcus. I think Marcus is cute. Anyway.
Oh, well, good for you. I didn't expect him to be, like, dressed, like, in jeans with pink on it. You know what I mean? It's like, but I guess when they have to run and do all of that, they're camera or production people, so I guess I can't blame them too much. But this episode was really good, and, yeah, thank you for the recap. And next week, I think it's going to be even better. Do you know when they actually will film the reunion? Because Andy asked Nene tonight if she was bringing something to the reunion, and she said, yeah. And I know, like, last week, he asked on Twitter if we should submit questions. So I did submit some questions, so fingers crossed he will pick one of mine. But, yeah, do you know when it's going to be filmed?
Yes, they're filming it this week. I'm not saying what day. I'm going to keep that to myself. But I know the day. But they're filming it this week.
Oh, so we're keeping secrets?
No, I mean, look, I know other bloggers watch me and watch. It'll be, if I say it, another blogger go do exclusive. The reunion will be filming on Tuesday or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to write it on my site and then say it.
Okay, I respect it. All righty, well, I'm going back to watch the live, and as always, thanks for giving the recap. And I know it's probably only like 4 or 5 more episodes, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this season. I really have.
Yeah.
And one more thing. I was wrong. Remember when I called in and said about the LA doctors from Married to Medicine LA? Apparently, that's why I need to just stick with straight from the A, because that Rinky Dink blog was wrong about everything. There is no chiropractor on there. There is no nurse practitioner on there. So I don't know if the blogger was drunk, high, or just pulling it out of thin air.
Maybe they haven't been invited yet. I mean, did they introduce everybody tonight? Because I saw some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
No. Yeah, they've introduced all 6 women.
Okay.
3 doctors and 3 doctors' wives. One is an anesthesiologist, the other is a psychiatrist, the other is family medicine or internal medicine.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that because I don't want anybody calling and talking about Robert was wrong. And also, the last time Noir King said he had beef with me, I called in and then realized he was joking, so I hung up. So that was me on the line.
Ooh, okay, well, thank you, Robert. As usual, your input is always so on point.
You're welcome. All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Caller 7284. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So I look at this a totally different way than maybe everybody else is looking at it. So this season has been a little lackluster. People have enjoyed it, but it's been a lot calmer than Atlanta Housewives normally is. Nene is a subpar actress. So I feel like all this tonight was just putting on to make sure she has a bigger storyline, because this whole season, Portia has been the star of the whole show. I feel like this was a way of her sitting there bringing her crown back together so she could make sure she had a place, because it is her only job. I mean, that's paying that kind of money. I know she has all these other jobs and companies and stuff like that.
You so shady. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, you speaking to Jay.
Okay, Jay, go ahead. Your voice sounds really familiar.
So, well, I get that a lot. I'm a single. Um, so, that's my personal opinion. And Nene has blood clot situations and stuff. It ain't that dire that she's sitting there crying and screaming all over the house with those 4 strands of hair, like Greg back in the hospital, like it's like life or death.
How you gonna say it's not that dire when he just had a colonoscopy and he is suffering from cancer?
His colon bag was removed, so they only just reattached this stuff. And that blood clot is normal because you're on so many different type of medications and stuff like that. So the only thing he needed to do was be on a doctor's monitor and then wear compression socks. I feel like it was all strategic. I feel like this is what she had to do to get her crown back. Job well done. It was great, but all that crying and then she gonna fight with Marlo. Marlo will do anything to stay on the damn show. And since you're too dumb to catch up with what she's trying to do, so that's why I feel like it was all a great put on.
So you think that's why Kandi walked out in the midst of the breakdown? Did you notice that Kandi walked out?
Kandi was probably about to laugh. She did whatever laugh she did. So she walked out, got herself together, and was like, okay, let me go and put my good face on because I'm on thin ice too. Ooh. So I just think it's all like a Tyler Perry play.
All right.
That's just my person.
Okay.
But I love your blog. I love straightfromA.com. I was waiting for you to come live tonight. Hello, everyone in the chat. I don't know who this person they're talking about, Josh. I don't know who that queen is. But I just want to thank you guys. And you guys have a great night.
Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate your input, honey.
You're more than welcome.
All right, bye. Y'all are so...
You are currently
Okay, so y'all don't want... Hold on, yeah. Oops. So, I had some tea about the Housewives, and I don't know if I want to talk about it or not. We already talked about Peter and his arrest. So if you didn't see that, watch the video prior to this one. Yeah, I got a little bit of tea on one particular ex-housewife who was rumored to be coming back next season, but I heard that is a definite no now because she did something. Hold on a second. Caller 3190. Hi.
Yes, I just wanted to call and weigh in on what I saw from tonight's show.
Okay.
Can you hear?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Okay, I thought that Nene was performing.
Okay.
With crying. I thought that she was using the crying as a distraction for how she was overreacting with Marlo.
Okay. Okay.
I thought that she should have showed some compassion with Marlo because Marlo did have to rearrange her schedule to go and, get her hair done the next day because she dropped everything for Nene. And Nene, that was of no value to her.
I don't think it was not any value. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And as Marlo was trying to explain her case, Nene just wasn't listening. She was just automatically defensive. And as she always is. And as Marlo started getting emotional about it, Nene trumped her on the emotion. Is what I saw.
Okay. Somebody said Nene said she went shopping, so she wasn't at home anyway. Maybe I overlooked it.
I believe Nene was in the house.
I do too, honestly. Because I believe she just didn't answer. She was like,
Yes, which is rude as hell, too.
But is that rude if somebody... I mean, I understand that Greg called her and said check on her, but Greg didn't say come over there, and Nene didn't say come over there. So if you make the trip to my house unannounced, like, I don't know whose fault it is. I get it, we friends, I get it, you care, but, calling is sufficient. If I don't answer the phone, maybe I want to be by myself.
Okay, but when Marlo was reading the messages from Greg, as a friend, I don't think I could have sat and continued to get my hair done.
Yeah.
I would have had to go and check on my friend.
Yeah, I get it. That's why I say I get it both ways, because I'm the type of person, if I want to be by myself, I ain't answering the phone, I ain't answering the door, I just want to be by myself. But at the same time, she had a call to action from Greg, so I get it, but, it's almost like 50-50. I don't think either one was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, both of them were valid in their feelings at the end of the day. But I think that, with Nene allegedly, or she says she's going through it and she's feeling some kind of way. If she's like, it's not about you, Marlo. It's not. Marlo was offended. You should have just let it go. If you at the party, why just keep it going? That was just the way I saw it.
I think they were caught up in their emotions.
Yeah,
and
the alcohol.
Like Nene was really being dramatic, and that's one thing that Nene tends to lack is when she's in her feelings, she only sees it her way.
Yeah,
she's not open.
Yeah, she is a diva, huh?
Yeah, and which that causes more issues within the group.
Yeah, I can see that. What do you think about Tanya? I keep trying to incorporate Tanya in these conversations, but I mean, I don't know.
I think your description of Tanya is pretty valid. Tanya is like the black white girl. So
when she said, "Let me feel your head," can I touch it? It was like the epitome of white privilege. When the white people see your braids or whatever. Oh, it's so pretty. Can I touch them? No.
And when she said the girls are from Decatur, it spoke to that too. Like, you've never been to Decatur, like you don't.
Right.
Black girls.
Right. I wish I had some Decatur friends. Decatur girls take care of you. Girl, what?
Right.
Okay. So yeah, she's hilarious though. I was living for her. And what do you think about Shamari's drinking? Were you surprised she had some more clothes in the car?
At this point, I'm not. Before, I was thinking that they were giving Shamari a bad rap.
Mm-hmm.
They were just trying to see her as being an alcoholic when she, in reality, may not be. Mm-hmm. But I think there should be some concern about Shamari's drinking at this point.
Yeah, and it's not the first time she's been all over somebody. Hadn't she done it before to either Eva or Yvonne, one of them? I'm like, I just remember seeing her humping on somebody else before.
If I were Shamari, I would be under the table tonight watching this episode.
Right. Man, and she threw up. First of all, she flirted with you, tried to bite your nipple, and she threw up on your foot. Like, come on. It's just a bit much.
It was way too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
When she spoke to Andy and she said that she didn't invite Kandi and Portia upstairs, she didn't invite anyone upstairs, but with guests in her home, she didn't bring her ass downstairs either.
That's true. But you gotta think though.
And that's always my problem with Nene is that she only sees things one way, her way. Which is what my issue with her was Greg. Greg, I think that's her main issue, is she looks for Greg to take care of her, always be there for her, that she's really having more of a rough time, that he's not at her beck and call anymore. She's having to be at his beck and call.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
but that's a sign of she used to this man being her strong backbone. You know what I'm saying? Because Greg has always been there with her. Greg is the one who sets up all of her stuff a lot of times. He's pretty much, does her managing duties a lot of times too, in addition to her manager. But you know what I mean? Like, Greg has always been her backbone. Now that Greg's not there, I can see, like, in addition to, just the relationship situation being, unnerving, just, the work situation, and her being able to lead on Greg through this. She can't do that. And, I kind of see things both ways with that as well. I know how much she cares for Greg, but at the same time, I know how much she depends on him too. So,
Correct. But it shows her lack of her immaturity too, and selfishness.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear.
Okay. Look, okay. I can agree somewhat.
That's all I had to add.
All right. Well, thank you for your input. I appreciate you.
No problem. Good night.
All right. Good night. 7284.
It's a con. It's some bullshit that was set up by Todd. Now, mind you remember that scene with Greg, y'all, excuse me, ladies, this is my first time eating, I ain't ate all week. It is a con. They both sat down and said, look, Greg, you got cancer. We can spin this to make this better.
Why would you say it's a con?
I know he was sick. Yes, excuse me, ladies, I ain't ate all day. This is my first time eating, excuse me. And then he go again. Oh, y'all, I can't be running back and forth to come and get y'all like I normally do. Look, sit your own ass down. Greg, barely walking. I don't know what you keep talking about. Greg do all this stuff from what I've seen with a bad ass knees, he's barely getting along. Listen, con. It's a great little story to keep it going. It's interesting. They got us there. Get your compassion. Oh, God, Greg said. And then Nene around here acting like a damn fool. She was going to block him a couple of weeks ago. Now she falling all the damn people because got blood card. Girl, I bought it, man, from Starkey and lay down.
I'm done with you.
Clearly,
It's Jay again, y'all. Jay keep calling back because I guess nobody else is calling. But that's all fine and good. I'm about to hang up on Jay. Jay, I appreciate your input.
Well, hang up on me,
but wait a minute, Jay. I want to hear give me your rundown of the situation. Then tell me about Cynthia and her lap dance with Kandi. Tell me about Eva and.
It's like everything Cynthia do is horrible. Tanya is. I want to see Tanya back. I think she need to take Shamari's place because we need a black girl. Everybody has that black girl that acts a little white. I think she needs to take that ghetto ass drunk fish thing. She drank too much to live all the way out in Jonesboro.
That's why she brought two friends. She was being proactive in the situation.
Look, you see the damn when she came up the damn one that didn't go up on the damn truck. The truck was so damn old. The damn crank in the window went out.
What? What? I'm confused now.
Shamari, that old truck, the window don't go up.
How you know?
Every episode, that window down. Before she regular, she was drunk. And then why was she patting that girl pussy? That's a Me Too movement right there.
Okay, can you shut up for a second while I spill this tea? You can be on the line. I don't care, but be quiet for a second. I got some hot tea, right? So I heard through this anonymous source that this particular housewife who everybody keeps talking about, they want back on the show. Y'all remember? I think Nene said she want her back. Eva then said she want her back. She showed up at Andy's baby shower, as a surprise. So apparently, and this is what I heard, she made a comment to somebody at the baby shower that rubbed Andy the wrong way. That person, it had to be one of the little white chicks at the baby shower. She was talking to one of them, and they went back and told Andy what she said. And apparently what she said was a big diss to Bravo. And Andy is Bravo. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the head. And so he felt some kind of way, and he was like, well, that's a wrap for Phaedra. Phaedra is who I'm talking about. So, apparently she said something about, it's the best thing she could have did was to leave, the housewives, and she felt so free, and, because it really ruined her life, and it was, she really dragged. How you gonna drag the housewives to all the ladies in there who depend on the housewives? And, I don't know verbatim what she said, but whatever she said got back to him, and he was like, hang it up, flat screen. It's done. So that's what I heard. Can you believe that?
Damn fool. Yes, I can. Because, Phaedra has a way of putting her, she's so grand, she has such a big ego. She, instead of eating a humble pie and be like, oh my God, I miss Housewives going to, she missed that multi-million-dollar chick. She ain't got it. She the only lawyer in her little cubicle. And she ain't doing shit. She ain't doing shit but traveling all over the country with this man on this little Spirit airline ticket on the radio. Like, she ain't got shit else going on. What lawyer in the middle of the week can take her kids to Mardi Gras? What lawyer in the middle of the week can go to a BET event? A real lawyer in the middle of the week. Go to Chicago, and it's told nobody was. Jessica don't even want to be in Chicago. The hell she gonna take her ass? She had everything. She was at CIAA. The girl ain't got no job. She got no money. She had every job and every car. Unless she got the money, she digging up from Apollo. She a dumb fool, and she should have went in there and ate humble pie. Like, I miss you guys. I can't wait. I hope I'll be able to be on the Housewives again. But she has, her ego is so big, and her mouth don't roll to check her ass can't cash.
All right, but that's a post I'm going to write on the site tomorrow. If you hear it anywhere else, you know that they was watching this and they wrote it before I did. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Andy's like, it's a wrap for Phaedra. And in addition to that, y'all already know Kandi was like, if Phaedra come back, I'm gone. So that's,
I wish she take her dry ass on.
I honestly, I keep telling y'all, they always start from the top up when they eliminate. And I said this season it was gonna be either Cynthia or Kandi, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Well, honey, I thank you. I enjoyed this show. It was thoroughly what I needed after my Sunday service. I fell out at church today. I felt the spirit.
Oh,
And
good for
so this is
you.
what I need to end my night.
Good for you, and thank you for calling. I appreciate
Thank you for taking my call. Y'all have a blessed night.
All right, good night. You said Cynthia can go. Who do y'all think would be who do y'all think would be a good addition? That's what I want to know, because I know Kenya's trying to come back as well. I think that's why she all up under the post making comments about this, that, and the third. I think that's why she trolling y'all about changing her baby's diaper in the restaurant and getting kicked out. So yeah, if anything, I think they would probably bring Kenya back, but she wouldn't be making as much money as say a Kandi or a Nene in this situation, because they need an antagonist at this point. They either need to give Marlo a peach or bring somebody that's going to turn up. Tanya ain't going to turn up. Shamari ain't going to turn up. Eva ain't going to turn up. Like, all the new people, they ain't going to turn up. We seen it. They can't turn up. So what do we have? We got Nene, we have Cynthia, we have Kandi, and we have Portia. And Portia too pregnant to turn up. She too focused on her, few episodes. She got a little baby special coming that's gonna be under the Housewives and umbrella too. That's some tea too. Portia's baby special is not a spin-off per se. It's kind of like how you remember when Kandi had like 2 or 3 episodes of something and it was under the Housewives umbrella. That's what Portia's gonna have, like a baby special. But yeah. He said Marlo needs to bring her book on etiquette. Maybe. Phaedra had one. You see how well that did. But I'm going to close the phone lines now. I know it's late and a lot of y'all got to get up. I got to get up too. Actually, I got to start working now because I got to finish writing. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You said I come in. I don't need to come in and turn up. I just like sitting on the sidelines watching, honey. And some days I don't like to comb my hair, so I wouldn't be good on this. I would not, honey. I like, getting fat when I feel like and getting skinny when I feel like, all of that. So, no. You just woke up, We missed you. I might come back later. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. I got work to do. Maybe I come live on the Michelle Brown channel. Maybe. Because I know the trolls over there waiting for me. Juno, meet me on the Michelle Brown channel. You say give Marlo a peach, no to Kenya. All right. Okay, I'm going to come back. I just don't want these videos. I don't like to make videos longer than an hour because I know a lot of people don't want to watch it. But so I try to keep it at an hour. I'll start another one over on the other channel and it'll be an hour too maybe. But I'll be over there. It has been fun. Thank you, Wanda. What's up, Freddie? I see you. Hey. I see you, Freddie. Why you didn't call in? I would love to hear from you. I need to read the comments. I know, right? I be trying to focus because if I read the comments, I can't focus on what I'm going to say. And then I be stumbling all over stuff. So I try to say what I'm going to say and then read the comments. You enjoyed Yellow Daisy? Thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. I would love to see you in a live again. For those of you who be like, my videos too long, this is what we do over here. We do long ass videos, 1 hour. We talk about what we want to talk about. We call in and talk about some more stuff. Hey. So I will see y'all over on the ATL. No, this is the ATLien channel. The Michelle Brown channel. In 5-10 minutes. I'll be over there. Here's the link for those of you who don't know. YouTube.com/Michelle Brown. Bam. I'll see you in a few. We'll talk about other things. I'm out.